Hello everyone. Today I was thinking I'm gonna talk about decluttering, simple living and minimalism, but in a little different way. And the thing That's Leo. And the thing I want to talk about is the happiness I have seen after I reduce a lot of stuff and declutter my stuff, become a minimalist and start to live after the slow living culture. And I have felt like the more I reduce, the more I gain. And I think that is because when we reduce our stuff from our home and the clutter we have around us, and I don't only talk about the clutter we have in our home, because many people also in these days have clutter in their mind and actually also in the body. Because we eat a lot of processed food. I have seen that when I had a lot of stuff, I had to put so much time to maintain and take care of my stuff. And the cleaning part was, it took so long time for me to clean my room when I lived home and then my apartment, because I just had too much stuff in it. And if you sit with too much stuff, you can do two things. You can make yourself live bigger in a bigger house, which is gonna cost you even more, or you can reduce some stuff and stay where you are, or actually downsize. And yes, my apartment is bigger than the last one, but we all needed a room. But I have less stuff here than I had in my other apartment. And this apartment is twice the big as the other apartment. And I have seen that when I live with less stuff, I am more happy, I am more productive, I can work on my goals, I have time to work on my goals. I just don't spinning around in this wheel that many people used to run around in and can't take themselves out from that. It have given me freedom to actually do things that I love to do. And I think that that is like the biggest, I think that's the biggest reward you can get from downsizing, is that you get time, you get more time with your family, you get more time for your goal, you get more time for yourself. Because to be honest, who want to spend the last day in the life thinking about the stuff or thinking about the experience? And I think for me, I want to go into that and know that I have done everything I can do for myself. I don't want to regret anything. I don't want to get stuck and be stuck because of all the stuff I have. And I think it's so easy because I have done this decluttering for over 20 years or around 20 years now. And I have seen so much benefits for me to actually reduce my stuff. And especially when I realized that I can't bring in the same amount of stuff I bring out. I have to stop consuming all the time, because the society wants us to consuming more stuff all the time. And yeah, it's good for the society because it's good to give people work, but how good it's actually for us. And in this video also, I want to launch my website that I have created, and the blog I have, and that is Mary's Decluttering Life. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And there I also write about these subjects. Decluttering, I give tips for that. Minimalism and slow living, You are welcome to join me on my website, where you also can leave some comments. And I hope you want to come along with me there also. You know that feeling when you really want to buy something, you come to that point where you actually buy that stuff. You are so excited, you are so happy, you come home, you look for the stuff that you bought, and then everything just dies. And then you start to want something new. This is how society is created right now. We always want something new, and when we get what we want, it's not funny anymore, it's not good anymore, we don't have that feeling in us anymore, that this is something I really, really want. And of course you can feel that with some stuff, like you are so happy a long time after you get the stuff, but often we always see what's next. And that is just the commercials who play with our brain. Because the companies want us to buy their stuff, right? And do we want to fall for that? That is up to us. Because if we don't want to fall to that, we don't have to look. And yeah, I know everyone sit there and think now, yeah, but that's easier said than done. I see commercial everywhere. TV, on the buses, outside, every time I open my phone, every time I open my computer. Yes, but it's up to you if you're gonna listen to them or not. You don't have to buy everything they want you to buy. And this is what I want to say. I have seen more beneficial for me and my family when I stopped consuming and bring in a lot of stuff to this house. After decluttering, being a minimalist, and start to live the lifestyle of slow living, I just see good things. And one of the most important things in this world for me is that I have been more happy since I started to reducing my stuff. And especially since I started to go after the slow living method, I am happy because I have time to work on my goals. I have time to put my effort to work on my goals. And I probably know what some of you are thinking right now. Yeah, but I work full time. I don't have time to work on my goals. I just work to live and work to live, and that's the circle I go round in. Yes, I understand you. And that was exactly the circle I was in also, until I really looked from it up and down and saw on myself that I work to buy the stuff I need. I work to buy the stuff I think I need. And when I saw it that way, that if I reduce the amount of stuff I buy and only buy the things I actually need, actually know I'm gonna have for a long time, I don't have to work so hard to go in that circle, because I don't have to buy things I don't gonna use. And I know it sounds like strange to sit here and say this, but the thing is, I have this thinking right now that I actually never had before, and that is that everything gonna works out. It works out for you. And here are things that I did to make myself more happy. Number 1, I declutter the stuff in my home that I didn't love, I had bad memories to, that I didn't use anymore. Number 2, I started to put more time and doing things with my family and to actually be there for my children. Number 3, I started to do things that made me happy, that I felt is good for me, like walking in the forest, work on my goals, create something for me, baking. Number 4, I started to work on my own brand. I started YouTube as I wanted. I have started writing my book. I started my blog. I have started a lot of things this year that I wanted to start for me to work on my brand and in the future be able to work for myself. And 5, I get the 2 dogs that I actually love so much. They are a happiness in my life and they make me happy. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because I was not happy before. And I was not happy before, but now I actually am in a state where I actually feel happy in my life. And I know that that comes from all the hard work I have done to actually come to this point. And I know it also because now I actually put time, 100% from me, on my goals. And I have a lot of goals, and some people maybe don't have goals, but I'm happy because I can put time on my goals, because I have reduced other time spending things and put this to work on my goal. And I still have a clean home. I still manage to do the laundry. I still take the dishes. It's not that I skip this in my home to have time for my goal. I have reduced the thing who was not important to me so I could have time for the important thing in my life. And everyone deserves to be happy. You deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves that. And if you feel you're not happy in your life, find something who make you happy. And if that's not decluttering, minimalism, or slow living, maybe you have something else that you really have the desire and the burning in your body for. Please go for it, because you don't want to come to the end and regret yourself for not putting time and effort to do the things that you love to do. And please let me know in the comment if you have some questions about this. I'm here to answer them. Please visit my website also and read my blog post if you want to read about decluttering, minimalism and slow living. And thank you for watching. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.